Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashil, Yahweh Shah, Bahashil, Bahak Kadash. All praises, honor, glory, love, respect, faith, and power, and trust, and all credit to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and my Heavenly Big Brother, Yahweh Shah. Thank you so much for what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, who I learned from, and all the men scattered all over the world, teaching this truth and none but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, trying to put a spiritual bug in you Hebrew Israelites' ears, you so-called black Latinos and Spanish, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds. And what is a speckled bird? That'd be a Hebrew Israelite that look like some of the heathen nations, like, for example, a Hebrew Israelite that look like a so-called white person or so-called Chinese person, etc., etc. It's all about Esau and Amalek. Gonna play these videos. I'm gonna get into the scripture my best ability. Say whatever God say through spirit and power. Yahweh Bashim Shah, the Holy Spirit, the Krahak Padash. Lord willing, be on me. Let's get it.
Palm Beach Pete, the man who went viral online for his resemblance to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, is back in the spotlight. He now says he's running for mayor of Palm Beach. In a post on X, Palm Beach Pete appeared wearing a hat reading Mayor 2028. He wrote that he's been thinking about a run for office and decided 2028 will be my time, adding,
"You know it gotta be that nigga." Man, come on. These niggas are trolling people, bro. You know it's gotta be this motherfucker, man.
More to come. CBS 12 News reached out to the Palm Beach County Supervisor of Elections Office for filing documents. Officials say they're working on our request. CBS 12 News did a story on Palm Beach Pete after videos of him went viral online. You can watch that story right now on CBS12.com or on the CBS 12 News YouTube page.
Bro, you know that's that nigga. Come on, man. Shit, but one thing these niggas can't hide from, or not thing, person they can't hide from, is Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Shit.
There is a firm reminder of what these Zios will do, what they will continue to do, if we don't stop them. Now, we have been very clear, that Gaza was one part of this. The West Bank, southern Lebanon, Yemen, Egypt, Iran, goes on and on. And I can play you more clips of Daniela Weiss, and them all saying it's totally normal that we do this. As we are in a situation where we're still not relenting on the prospect of World War III, and the prospect of starting up again with Iran, it's very real. And they see...
I was like, man, get straight to the point. Pretty much they celebrating watching movie clips or video clips of them blowing up people. And they cheering on. They're like, yay!
Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I am convinced, now more than ever, since Jen has also pointed out that there are different sects within the Jewish community.
Different sets, but they're the same, coming from the same nation of Edom, but a different tribe. But the tribe of Amalek, it don't fucking matter. Anyway, y'all fucking niggers. And y'all Amalek coming from Esau. Anyway, let me get back to the video. Talking about what he trying to say. There are some good Jewish people and there are some bad Jewish people. Nigga, if you benefiting off of the true biblical Israelites, nigga, and you claim to be you against the Zionists, that doesn't matter. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit to me, and the damn sure don't mean shit to Yahweh Shemal Shah, nigga.
And the Zios in particular, especially these Ashkenazis, I believe that they wear the tiny hat because it's considered, much like with little Ben, it's a symbol of supremacy. That's why they wear it. Cheering on.
Yeah, it's somewhat to identify who they are, just to be safe. Thinking that shit is like a shield, like it's their bulletproof armor or some shit.
Cheering on. Carpet bombing.
But it's actually making them a target, and then the whole world is against you, including your po ass brother, Esau, regular old beer keg having Esau. Yeah, but shit, even them two niggas are fighting against one another. And hell, Edomites are fighting against one another. Amalek too, y'all fighting against one another. I love it to see my enemies, bam, divided, going to war with one another. I love it.
Cheering it on.
And just to let you know, this is my second time doing this video. Because the first time, I was at the end. I was almost about to finish up, close up my outro, closing up the video. And the YouTuber screen, not YouTuber, the screen recorder just quitted on me. I was like, you mother effer. You son of a glitch. Anyway.
Knowing
I forgot to mention it.
the innocents that are dying. Knowing what is going to happen to them. And it's as if we needed another reminder of the disposition that the average Zionist has. I want to show you, as stereotypical of a reaction as this is, from an inconvenienced Zio-Jewish man, being inconvenienced by not being allowed to get ahead of everybody
I have to skip some stuff, get straight to the point.
else.
Your registration.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for too?
Yeah.
All of you?
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. I'm here to renew my registration.
What's the problem?
So what's the problem?
Yeah. What's the issue?
Because this, I never had this before.
Real-time footage of a Jewish supremacy at play in America. He don't want to be around those other people. Even around the real people that's really Jewish, or not Jewish, Jews, or Israelites. I'll just say the real Israelites, the real divine people. Shit. And this motherfucker here acting like, I don't want to be around you guys. And like you the best smelling motherfucker in the damn nigga, please. This nigga probably smell like rat turds. Cause he is a rat.
Just a lie.
Yeah, like he don't want to be around these people, these regular people. And not even around his brother Esau. Regular ass keg belly Edomite Esau. But this nigga here like he don't want to be around the peasants. The king don't want to be around the peasants. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you damn nigger.
Yeah.
You suck baby dinglings. You ain't special, nigga.
It's a lie. Everybody's doing the same thing. So why you make it so difficult?
I feel like
That's what I would say, nigga, you ain't nobody special, nigga. You suck baby dinglings, for goodness sakes. Shit, when your ass do some nasty shit, the children your ass get caught here in America, you get a first class ticket to America, or out of America to Israel, nigga. You ain't nobody special, nigga. You just some nasty ass rat nigga.
You don't have to make it so difficult.
I feel people are treating me like I'm a
Sir,
worse than a
nobody
bug.
treated you
Worse than a
Oh
buck.
man, no, he's being treated. Man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody ain't treating you like shit. Nobody won't even give a fuck who you are and what you about. But he had to act this way, and now he making a scene.
Worse than a bug.
Oh my.
But the Lord is putting a spirit on these dumb devils to really show who they truly are. The true peasants. Anyway, next video. Oh damn, it's lightning.
The only way I could really help kids just like me was to be their teacher. It's vitally
I don't know if I have enough time to I have to see. Nah, I don't know if I have enough time. I have to check. I want to say if I could switch to an alternative power source, but I don't know.
Shifting our focus now, Israel is confronting a growing psychological crisis inside its military ranks. The death of a young former soldier has pushed the spotlight onto the mental toll of Israel's wars, with official data pointing to a sharp rise in PTSD, that's post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, suicide attempts, and eventual suicides. Among Israeli troops fighting across multiple fronts, remember, at least 10 Israeli soldiers have reportedly died by suicide since the beginning of the year, including 6 in April. A 23-year-old American-born former IDF combat soldier, Alex Miller, has died in an apparent suicide in Miami after reportedly battling post-traumatic stress disorder linked to his military service. The case has renewed focus on Israel's worsening military mental health crisis. Data released earlier this year by Israel's defense ministry showed that PTSD cases among the Israeli troops have surged nearly 40% since September of 2023. The ministry has warned that the number could climb by as much as 180% by 2028. Israel's defense ministry says more than 22,000 troops are receiving treatment for war-related injuries, with nearly 60% suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Healthcare provider Maccabi reported that almost 4 in 10 Israeli military personnel under its care sought mental health support in 2025, while more than a quarter reported symptoms of depression. An Israeli parliamentary report found that at least 279 soldiers attempted suicide between January 2024 and July of 2025, marking a steep increase from previous years. Combat soldiers accounted for 78% of all suicide cases in Israel in 2024, as compared to just 17% in 2023. According to Israeli newspaper Haaretz, 22 active duty IDF soldiers died by suicide in 2025, which is, remember, the highest number that has been recorded since 2010. The numbers reflect the growing crisis within the IDF, even as Israeli soldiers remain engaged on multiple fronts, including in Lebanon, in Gaza, and Syria. Mental health professionals say that soldiers...
Oh man, they're suffering mental health from raping and pillaging women, children, and men. Oh my goodness, they're bothered by all the war they've been doing, all the raping they've been doing. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I was supposed to say graping because this video gonna be on YouTube. Well, fuck it, I already said it. Raping. They stripped down the victims' clothes, butt naked, wearing their undergarments while they're doing their heinous acts, and then they go and kill those people. And now they're being bothered. Oh my goodness. Oh, the PTSD. Oh no. Yeah, but if that's the case, then the Lord's plaguing these fucking rats. Anyway, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, thy God, will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. These niggas hate us, and look, the Lord's plaguing. And they did the same thing to us, and they still doing it. Oh, praise Yahweh Shema Shah, Yahweh Shema Shah. I just seen something that was like 11:44. But yeah, the Lord's plaguing these devils, and they definitely enemies of Yahweh Shema Shah, and enemies of Israel. Us, the real Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds. Next video. Boo-hoo, nigga.
So this story has multiple layers of shock. It almost has the makings of every single one of your nightmares. This has an Israeli at the center of this that is now basically free to go back to Israel after operating biolabs that contain some of the most dangerous pathogens in the world. It contains a Chinese businessman who owns a lot of these buildings where these labs were operated. And it also contains, well, all of these bio contagions that we're also extremely afraid of. And the fact that there's absolutely nothing the US government could do. There's no law against people just starting labs and experimenting on viruses like COVID-19. Yeah, that's what this story has in it. So this is Ori Solomon here on the screen. Ori Solomon is an Israeli who was arrested for operating an illegal, well, not even really an illegal biolab, I would say, because they're not actually illegal, but he was arrested for operating a biolab in Las Vegas and another one in Reedley, California. Now, what was he arrested for if operating a biolab is shockingly not against the law? Apparently, you can just operate biolabs. There's a huge gap in U.S. law on this. What was he charged with? Well, illegal dumping of hazardous materials. So he was arrested for this illegal dumping of hazardous materials for operating a biolab in Las Vegas. There was another one in Reedley, California that he was connected to, but he never was arrested for. Another person was arrested, and that would be a Chinese businessman was arrested, but again, not for operating an illegal biolab. No, instead, he was arrested for selling a bunch of faulty tests or something along those lines. Something made up some other reason to arrest this Chinese guy, just like they made up this kind of reason to arrest this Ori Solomon guy. Well, Ori Solomon here was charged by the state and the feds. The state charged him with felony disposal and discharge of hazardous waste for the biological materials found in the Las Vegas home that he managed. And he also received a federal charge of illegal firearm possession because he's an Israeli citizen and he's not on a non-immigration visa, so he was prohibited from owning guns in the country. Now, these labs contained HIV, malaria, tuberculosis, COVID-19, dengue fever, and Ebola.
Oh, yo, let one of you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Indians have a bio lab with certain pathogens that can create a pandemic. Let that be. Let that happen. These niggas gonna fucking fry your ass. They gonna fry your ass till you extra crispy and shit. But not these motherfuckers. No. And meanwhile, the black Hebrew Israelites are terrorists. Look at these motherfuckers. These bio-terrorist motherfuckers. I know look at it. They got a fucking a rental property with biohazard material that could potentially be the next outbreak at any moment of time. Meanwhile, the black Hebrew Israelites are terrorists. They're out there reading their Bibles and wearing clothing garments with fringes on it. They might give us a disease just looking at this or hearing the words that's coming out of their mouths. It might catch you. You might catch a disease. Man, but get the fuck out of here, nigga. I don't even know what to say. I'm just joking, but I'm serious. These niggas paint you Israelites as such evil, especially labeling you black. But then look at the face of evil. He kind of looked like the nigga from Indonesia, Singapore, or some shit. But he's actually an Israeli. But this nigga here is dealing with fucking bio warfare germs and shit. Anyway.
Potentially, that's what was on the labels. And over 1,000 samples of unknown liquids and biological materials were found, as well as 1,000 rats, or it was 1,000 mice, were believed to be genetically engineered test subjects.
You know that house smell like shit.
So we don't really fully know exactly what these labs were doing.
All them goddamn rats in that house. What the fuck? They got all them rats in that house, and they got... Goodness gracious. No, the nigga don't clean after them damn rats. The nigga look like he don't clean after himself.
But Ori Solomon was caught in the Las Vegas lab, but then when they realized, wait a minute, this guy is also connected in the Reedley, California lab, so maybe we've got like this big kind of lab problem going on. And then they found out that the Chinese businessman owns 37 different properties just in Vegas. We don't know where else he might own properties. And he might be doing these labs and these other properties. The government doesn't have the authority to go and search these properties just yet. So they don't know how many potential illegal, again, not illegal, because apparently it's totally fine to operate labs in the United States of America as long as you don't receive federal funding. Yeah, that's basically the law.
Yeah, but let that be an Israelite. Federal funding or not, let it be an Israelite. A so-called black, Latino, Hispanic, Native Indians. I don't know about speckled bird because y'all can get a pass. But y'all got the complexion for the protection. And to some degree, the Lord knows who is who. But let that be an Israelite. Clearly. Your ass gonna get toasted. Woo-wee. Shit.
If you don't receive any federal funding, and if you don't work with certain select agents, the most dangerous pathogens like Ebola or anthrax, those are heavily regulated, then yeah, basically these invisible labs can work with pathogens that could still cause severe outbreaks, severe illnesses, death. And they can all operate without federal oversight. That is shocking about this case. But what's also shocking is that a federal judge, let me show you a photograph.
This bitch. This the same damn nigger bitch that let the pedo nigga off. What that pedo nigga, the nigga that got caught in Vegas, it was a whole bunch of them niggas. It was a child sex trafficking ring or some porn, what was it, child pornography ring or some shit. And one of them got caught, named Tom Alex Saxers or some shit. He got caught, and he was the only one that was a small hatter. And what they do with that nigga? Here's your first class ticket to Israel, sir. Have a safe, happy, fun trip, sir. They gave him a first class ticket back to Israel. Yeah, they like, here you go, sir. There goes your ticket, sir. Have a good trip, sir. Yeah, here's a bag of peanuts. If they run out of peanuts, here's a bag of peanuts and a box of wine. Just in case, if they don't give out wine in the airplane. Here's some wine. Nah, I'm just joking about all that. Hell, he probably would get a box of wine. They'll allow that nigga on that plane with that shit. And this bitch, the one that written, hey man. See, man, let me read this already. Psalm chapter 73, verse 5. I didn't know when I was going to get to read this. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Yep. What are you doing? Sit your head down. What do you see? Damn dog, what are you looking at my feet for? Go on. Anyway.
Of this federal judge. This is Sigal Chattah, and she is an Israeli-born U.S. judge, and she is the one who let Ori Solomon basically go. She dropped the charges against, the federal charges, which was
the wicked gotta look out for the wicked.
Illegal firearm possession, which holds
Amalek gotta look out for Amalek.
Sentence of potentially up to 10 years. And she dropped that charge against him. Now he's only facing state charges, which is basically just disposal. Get this, disposal and discharge.
Yeah, failure for disposal and plus owning illegal firearms and shit. And that was it. But like I said, back to Psalm chapter 73, verse 5. They are not trouble like other men. And those other charges going to be dropped too. Man, get the fuck out of here. We need the Lord and we need justice. The Lord's going to bring it, but I just want to see the look on these people's faces when the Lord fuck these niggas up. Oh my goodness, man. Let me go on to the next video, cause I don't know when the next time this video might end up popping up an error. Never know at any time.
What does David?
Like I said, oh, the sellout. Anyway, this is the second time I did this video. Let's skip this shit.
Credit to this portion from More Perfect Union. This sets the stage to give you guys an idea of just how sadistic the Resnicks truly are when it comes to building their empire and stealing resources as a result.
While 40 million Californians suffer through unprecedented drought, one billionaire couple owns a massive share of the state's water system, seized in a series of secretive meetings 2 decades ago. That system was largely paid for by the very taxpayers whose water these billionaires hold hostage. Urban water systems are desperate for water, but in 2023, they'll receive just 5% of what they requested from the state. The Resnicks are the biggest farmers in California. As of 2007, they owned 4 San Francisco's worth of farmland, and nearly half of Americans buy at least one of their products. Their pistachios, their pomegranate juice, their mandarins, their flowers. It's all under one massive umbrella, the Wonderful Company, a privately owned company worth at least $5 billion.
And I believe there's small hatters too, but I don't think they're gonna mention it in this video. But they probably are, but whatever.
The majority owners, the Resnicks, are worth at least $8 billion. How were they able to take over such a large percentage of what should be a shared public resource? This is The Classroom from More Perfect Union, and today we're looking at how the Resnicks got rich. Linda is a former child actress, the daughter of Jack Harris, a successful movie
A small hat for sure.
distributor of the 1950s, most well known for The Blob.
Change their last name up and shit.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
At 19, she founded her own advertising agency. Stewart was born to a middle-class New Jersey family and started his first business, a janitorial service,
We don't claim him.
in grad school. He eventually acquired American Protection Services, a burglar alarm and security company. Linda approached him about marketing services for the company, and they hit it off, not knowing that one day they'd work together to take over California's water. The Lovebirds became business partners. They bought Teleflora, the flower delivery company, and the Franklin Mint, purveyors of inane little tchotchkes. Linda was the marketing person, and Stewart was in charge of business. As Linda told the LA Times in 1993, "I've always said that Stewart and I together make one perfect person, like little salt and pepper shakers." In the late
A match made in hell. Shit.
80s, they found their primary industry, agriculture. They got into the pistachio business. Linda said, "We've done more for the pistachio than anyone ever since it was planted in the Garden of Eden. My husband..."
When you understand how despicable these people are,
And this is it's something people have been talking about.
Hey, check this out. When you got access to controlling the water, man, you can make these people do anything. Just like bending the knee to take the mark of the beast, the chip implants. Hey, man, you control these resources, these basic necessities like water, food, and modern day necessity like electricity. These people are willing to do anything just to feel comfortable and get some water, food, and feel some air conditioning or some heat from the AC, all that shit. And this what these niggas gonna be doing. They controlling this shit. Anyway.
The chat too that I didn't necessarily understand was connected, but so Iran has been sanctioned out of even their pistachios, which that's one of their biggest things is pistachios.
Correct.
And apparently we're not able to get them. We can't have them because of people like this.
Just like we're not allowed to have Chinese electric cars because of Tesla here in the
Yes.
United States.
I know.
should be canonized for all the work he's done. They started branching into other products, almonds, pomegranates, citrus, wine, and acquiring more and more land to cover it, including some very important land in Kern County, which granted them water rights in the area. As the Resnicks were building their empire, the state of California was building new water infrastructure with taxpayer money. California's natural water supply is very inconsistent. Vastly differing amounts of rainfall means the state can go from surplus to drought and back very easily. So they build water banks to store water during surpluses to have during droughts. One important storage facility is the Kern Water Bank, started in...
I ain't playing no more. If you want to watch the rest of it, be my guest. They go to title, they go to channel. Let's get to the next one.
Is that our deck? Then
Some really disturbing stuff is starting to come out about what's happening in these Israeli settlements in the occupied West Bank. It's called Gush Etzion, and here's a map of the occupied West Bank, and you'll see it's just south of Jerusalem, really, southwest of Bethlehem. And some really, really nasty, perverse, stuff is going on there. This is making
like nothing's new. I mean, shit, just same old Edomite, Amalek activity.
headlines. It made headlines a while ago, and it's about this ritualistic sexual abuse that's going on in these settlements. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and we can go ahead and talk about this. After tireless struggles by victims and finally a 1-hour TV documentary this week, settlements south of Jerusalem admit their leaders have long created child, corn. This video, I hope it doesn't get taken down, by filming when they abuse children in communities no longer in denial. Gush Etzion admits to ritualistic abuse. So, I mean, really, really disturbing, just really vile, disturbing stuff. And of course, there's the Israeli headline there. So let's go ahead and just open up the actual, article, because I have it here as well. I'm going to share my screen.
And they doing this to their own people. Their own children.
Gush Etzion has been, council admits there has been ritualistic abuse going on. Obviously, sexual abuse.
But meanwhile, the black Hebrew Israelites are the worst thing ever. We're claiming our heritage. These people think that this heritage belongs to them. At the same time, they're justifying their ways of doing wicked shit and nasty stuff to anything and anyone. It's okay.
Use in an unprecedented public statement, the regional council acknowledged ritualistic sexual abuse cases.
And nobody is brought to justice for this heinous acts.
In its communities following a bombshell Can 11 investigation, ending a long period of denial and urging victims to come forward. This is coming from Jewish Feed staff. In a dramatic reversal that marks the turning point in one of Israel's most disturbing cases of abuse scandals, the Gush Etzion Regional Council has issued an unprecedented public statement acknowledging ritualistic sexual abuse. This is one of the most, perverse stuff that you hear about, ending up long perverse denial and silence on the matter. For an extended period of time, allegations of severe and ritualistic abuse within religious communities has been met with denial, dismissal of witnesses, and deep skepticism from within. This time, the council chose a starkly different path. The acts described, attributed among others to people from Gush Etzion, are an expression of pure evil and moral depravity that have no place in human society, and certainly not in our community.
Well, shit, please. That's for all you niggas.
Leadership delivered an
For the Zionists and the non-Zionists. It's all you niggas.
Ambiguous message to citizens still afraid to come speak. We wish to state in the clearest possible terms, we condemn acts of abuse and those who commit them. Sexual abuse, and certainly that described as systemic and ritualistic, is a heinous crime that wounds not only the victims, but the entire fabric of the community. The entire fabric of a community that's, again, in a settlement in the occupied West Bank. And it's important to note, by the way, guys, when we talk about settlements, I think people think like TP huts or something, sometimes like shacks. Now, that is...
All right, man. Anyway, if you want to watch the rest of the video, be my guest. They go to the title of it. They go to channel. Psalm chapter 144, verse 11. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of the strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. So everything they been claiming they doing in the right way is really wrong, and it's all bullshit. It's all nothing but a front, and these niggas are doing nasty things. And that what they do ain't no different from the Catholic niggas are doing, or them Christian pork chop pastors, or them damn mayonnaise eating motherfucking crackers. And in Christian churches, what they doing? These niggas doing some nasty shit, man. Meanwhile, the black Hebrew Israelites are terrorists. Next video.
So here's a little good news. Here's one of the Epstein-class oligarchs who've inflicted more pain on people around the world than Hitler. And it's Krista Freeland. She was the Deputy Prime Minister of Canada, eh?
Oh, family friend of Yaroslav Hunka from the Waffen-SS. That's right, who they are.
Yeah, so yes. So I think wasn't her grandfather a legit Nazi? So she was on some kind of book tour, and someone, and by the way, I'm pretty sure she's all for the funding of Israel and all that stuff. Let's watch what happened to her.
Pretty much she's a Zionist. But there's no difference. Zionists, non-Zionists, they're all Amalek.
Thousands murdered because of you. How many?
Look at, she's like, oh my goodness. Shit, oh my goodness. What a rude goyim.
Children have you orphaned, you monster, you Zionist Nazi dog. And I see you out there, Jesse.
Wait, you calling her a dog? That's an insult for dogs, man. Shit, she's below a damn dog. A dog, man. I'm like, God, the dog should be like, wait a minute, bruh. Shit, we better than that. We better than that, bitch.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're a monster. What do you have to say
She's a witch. Look at, she's like, yes, I am. I love it.
for yourself, you animal?
Even animals, come on, man. You call her dog and any animal. Don't do that. That's an insult to all animals, bruh. Shit, even a pig, a swine. Shit, that's an insult. They like, nigga, that bitch is below us. These crackers are below an animal.
You disgusting animal! You're a fucking
And she like, yeah, tell me something new. Oh,
Nazi, bitch of Freeland! You're the butcher of Gaza! Those souls will haunt you for the rest of your life! You animal! And you go around with a book deal? You making money off of genocide? You disgusting dog! You disgusting animal! Who do you think you are? Robbing?
She's Amalek. That's who she is. And Amalek, and Esau, shit. The animals got more value than these motherfuckers. They have no value. They're no value. And I guess, I don't know if it's an Edomite cussing this bitch out, but hey, they hating their ass. Oh yeah, the division. Yeah, the division is real. I love the house that's divided. It ain't standing. It's collapsing. Yeah, anyway, they about to haul this nigga off. They about to say, man, get this motherfucker out of here.
People of their money, of taxpayer money,
He's snatching his ass up.
fund Nazis! You're disgusting! They should haunt you for the rest of your life! You disgusting animal! Zionist dog!
Stop calling them dogs. Dogs have more of a purpose than them niggas.
So it's nice to see every once in a while a Zionist. Well, they're the modern day Nazis.
Oh, it's more than that, I realized when I talked to that Atlantic Council moron who showed me a picture holding up a black and red flag with a Star of Epstein, I call it, on there. And he told me in Ukraine, the Chabad rabbi said that Azov's okay and they're not Nazis anymore. It's okay to fight with them, to fight against Russia. So no, they're actually aligned literally with Nazis.
Huh.
People enjoyed that I tweeted that out. It got like 20,000 likes.
Good, yeah. I mean, she's a scumbag. She always was. I think she was surprised, like, this is why you're mad? I did so much other stuff.
Yeah, right?
But this is what set you off? I mean,
right.
You're a Slavonka.
She was freezing the truckers' bank accounts and assets, calling them Nazis and white supremacists, while she was forcing experimental medical treatments on people that turned out to be toxic. And they knew it.
This is why woke is not really a thing as much as the great Chelsea lately wishes it were, is because Zionists have no claim to any kind of moral anything. Shut up. Don't tell me how to talk when you're a stinking Zionist that thinks it's okay to kill kids.
Oh man, anyway. Zionists or not, it makes no difference. They're all Amalek. Alright, let's get to the next video. If you want to watch the rest of it, they go to the title, they go to channel. Oh man. That's right, Floyd Mayweather. I can't believe this is the second time doing the video. And I'm just as energetic, and I totally be forgetting about that. I thought I would be like, man, am I going to be in the same spirit I was the first time doing that video? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Lord. Man, I hate when that happens. When that damn screen recorder crashes. At the very end.
For those that have always been suspicious of the actions of one Floyd Money Mayweather, again, calls himself Money, and his behavior has always been very questionable as far as I'm concerned. I always felt that he ducked fighters, especially Manny Pacquiao, when he should have fought him 5 years earlier than he did, for obvious
I don't give a fuck about these niggas fighting for real.
Before, let's talk about it.
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel.
Really?
Even if they take millions of dollars away from your ass, hundreds of millions of dollars away from your ass. Man. Even if they take all your money, damn near all your money away from your ass, and make you look like a fool. Hey man, that's some shit right there for you. But see, this is a good example never to trust thy enemy. This is a good example when you support the devil. Man, I mean, goodness gracious. Or I don't know, what's a good analogy? I'm like, this is what happens when you handling a snake. You trying to take care of this poisonous snake, this king cobra, this white and blue king cobra with a the ninja star of death on the back of his head. You know, yeah, you got the king cobra. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just saying. This mother, you handling this damn thing, you caring for this shit, and eventually that bitch gonna bite your ass, and this is what happened to this nigga.
The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
I agree.
You gonna be with him now since he damn near took all your money, nigga?
With this.
Goddamn dog farting. Man, you ain't go somewhere with all that damn gas, bro.
I agree with that. I do think violent sports creates normalization.
I'm gonna explain to you guys what it means to be in the club, but that you're not really in the club because at the end of the day, you're still black and you're not a Jew. For the Zio State.
Oh, good Lord.
Breaking news, Floyd Mayweather scammed out of millions by Israeli business advisor Yonah Reichnitz. Stole over $175 million from Mayweather.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 verse 10, never trust thy enemy, for his iron wrestle so is his wickedness. And I'm gonna just stop right there, because you got to know who your enemy is. The little sneaky rat nigga right here, the baby dick sucker.
The W is pronounced.
The Zionist, non-Zionist. It doesn't make no difference. It's Esau Amalek. That's your number one enemy.
Sounds like a V, but yes. And it's, yeah, it's one, yeah.
Colin, bring it. So small. You could just zoom in a little bit.
And basically any Ashkenazi Jew in this country that says that they didn't hear people saying that, they're lying to you.
Floyd Mayweather has filed a shocking lawsuit against former business advisor Yonah.
And you know what? Lawsuit suing Amalek. What kind of lawyer do you think this guy gonna have to hire to defend or try to get his money back? It ain't gonna be no Moabite lawyer or no Ammonite lawyer, no Hamite lawyer or no damn Japhite lawyer or no Ishmaelite lawyer or no, you know, any of them heathens. Damn sure ain't gonna, like, could it be an Israelite lawyer? Shit. Probably most likely gonna be Amalek. Floyd Mayweather gonna have to hire Amalek to beat Amalek in a case. And how is that gonna turn out? I don't know. Pretty bad for probably Floyd. That's why, hey man, I don't know what kind of shit you done to get your wealth and that fame. Nigga, it's about that time to just seek the Lord and repent and shut the fuck up and stop being proud and arrogant, showing off shit, and stop kissing Amalek's ass. Damn, and just repent, seek the Lord.
Reichnitz.
Yeah, Yahweh Shema Shah.
Accusing him.
Shit. Anyway.
Him of stealing over $175 million through fake investment deals, luxury jewelry loans, real estate scams, and a private jet set. What is it with these fucking guys in their private jets?
Who gives a fuck anyway? Well, I'm just like, wow. He was boasting about things he was investing, and the money ain't even going into that. It was going to Amalek's pockets. Man, probably going to goddamn molest some more children. Amalek goddamn building up his sex trafficking ring with all that money. Anyway, well, hey, them niggas fucked you up, and then you put your trust not in your own people, which they probably fuck you over too. I mean, shit. Look where MC Hammer, shit. He gave some money to some here to niggas talking about some, we're gonna invest, and nigga shit. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the next one. But he was like giving too much money out to people that he gained too much trust to, and shit, and goddamn gone broke, and then spending a lot of money. Anyway, shit.
Whether you're a professional contractor or simply take pride in handling your own home repairs and projects,
I don't know about you guys, but it comes across my feed on a regular basis that like every day or every other day there's a new MAGA Republican who got caught doing pedophilia, or there's a new Christian pastor, televangelist, preacher that gets caught doing pedophilia.
Or Catholic priests too. But then the Hebrew Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites, They're the worst thing ever in the world. But you never hear anything bad about them on the news. Getting caught for doing something.
Or being a closet case. And, yeah, it's getting worse and worse, right? It's getting, I don't know if just more people are covering it now because it's a thing. Clearly, pedocon theory is a thing. I don't know, but it's endless, bro. It is fucking endless. It is tough to watch. Now, we have another fucking bizarre moment brought to us by these insane right-wing pastors. Take a look at this. Prophet...
Why, see, he making it like it's a political thing. They right-wing because they're Christian, but for him being a left, he know you. This nigga don't believe in anything. He don't believe in anything. But I don't want to hear all that goddamn left-wing, right-wing shit, because it don't fucking matter.
Kevin Leal rips a page out of the Bible and literally makes a teen swallow it. Excuse me? We have it on video here. Let's take a look, and then we'll break it down. Here we go.
Turn to the book of Proverbs. Turn to the book of Proverbs for me. You're not going to believe what I'm about to do. But it happened 15
You're going to make him swallow it.
years ago in Brazil. Eat it. When you eat this, the power of God is going to go inside of you.
Bruh. Bruh.
Go ahead, take your time.
He ain't even hesitate. He like, yum, 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 yum. Gonna put some pepper, some pepper and salt on it. Put some hot sauce on that bitch. Shit. You eating a page, and it's goddamn forever chemicals have been made on that page. And I ain't trying to say the Bible is bad, but hell no, because I have to live. That's my book. That's my book of heritage. But eating a page, a piece of paper, and this nigga telling you you're going to have the light inside of you. You're going to have the whole, you're going to eat the roll. When they talking about eating the roll, they talking about consuming the Bible by reading it. Not physically consuming it by eating it, but reading it. Not eating it, but reading it.
Raise the music up. Thank you. We'll get your page.
And let's say it's going to be sweet, but when it go down the bill, it's going to be bitter. Shit. I mean, he ain't referring to you eating it. Only reading it, consuming it, studying, learning.
Come on.
I bet you that nigga ain't talking about God is in him. That nigga, anyway.
Come on.
This is madness.
Yeah, swallow it.
You know, Luke Beasley made...
They tell him swallow it.
Good point. He's like, anytime you're a Christian pastor and you find yourself saying to a teen, eat it and swallow it, in any context, unacceptable.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. But that's Esau's madness and the Christianity insanity cult. Anyway, and the hell with you, all you niggas that keep talking about, like this nigga here talking about some left wing, right wing. I'm like, niggas, it don't fucking matter who you choose, you still gonna lose. Let's get to the next video.
For the United States and the West, nuclear weapons at any level, tactical, strategic, EMPs, whatever, are viewed as something that should only be used as a last resort. And even then, very carefully, on an escalation ladder, as they say. With me, I don't care if you start throwing nukes immediately, responsibly, but immediately. And a case that I've been pushing is the use of an electromagnetic pulse weapon or weapons against Iran. Why are we waiting to get hit?
So that is Jonathan Pollard. He is a convicted American-born traitor.
So-called convicted traitor. Shit. Selling secrets, stealing secrets from America and giving it over to Israel. And somehow he's arrested and spent 30 years locked up in prison. A small hat being locked up in prison? Man, please.
Who stole classified intelligence, not just information, but intel, a lot of intel from the United States, and handed it over to Israel. And here he is saying, why are we waiting to get hit? So this is not, oh, we just do everything in self-defense. This is, we want to strike them. We want to go on the offense. Why are we waiting to get hit is the question he's asking. And he's saying this because he's asserting, essentially, that the United States is not doing enough for Israel. He wants more, is what...
Yeah, you need to give us more shit. And if you don't, we just gonna nuke your ass. God dang. These people really do run America. They are willing to threaten America if you don't give them enough aid. We willing to release a biological weapon on your ass. You don't give us enough shit. We willing to nuke your ass if you don't give us shit. We ready to set up an EMP on your ass if you don't give us enough stuff. welfare, the biggest welfare recipients in the world, and they're wearing small hats, beanies, and suck baby dinglings, and fucking marrying 3-year-old girls or having sex with 3-year-old girls are considered arranged marriage, and describing this intercourse as just poking a finger in the eye. These type of niggas, the so-called divine people of wickedness, not of holiness, of wickedness. Satan's people, not the Lord's people. Anyway,
he's saying. And because of it, here he is actually suggesting that Israel should threaten the United States with dropping nukes.
Okay, let me give you an example of that. I was criticized very heavily for opposing the ceasefire, the American-imposed ceasefire in Lebanon on us. And I was told by certain people in the government, look, we didn't have a choice because we were being threatened with a complete cutoff of arms. So I listened to this, and the individual telling me this said, you don't believe this, or what? I said, well, I believe that the Biden administration, as I called it, did threaten us. But I said, you're mistaken if you think there's never a choice. There was a choice. He said, well, what, is it to have our weapons cut off? I said, no, let me bring you back to October 1973, during the Yom Kippur War, when Henry Kissinger...
Oh my goodness, no, don't do it, nigga. That's fucked up. Let me go back.
Administration, as I called it, did threaten us. But I said, you're mistaken if you think there's never a choice. There was a choice. He said, well, what, is it to have our weapons cut off? I said, no, let me bring you back to October 1973, during the Yom Kippur War, when Henry Kissinger instituted an arms embargo against us. He stopped the aerial resupply.
They tried to go against the boss, and the boss said, don't you do that.
Of our army at that point, to extract diplomatic concessions from us. And what happened? What happened was an A4 Skyhawk was parked at Tel Nof Air Base with some interesting weapons under...
Yeah, they about to end up doing something with that jet or plane that has some, interesting weapons. Some unconventional firepower or bombs and shit. Explosive.
Its wings, and we told the Americans, take your eye in the sky and take a good look at the airplane that's on that runway. And the next day, the airlift started. So the guy that I was talking...
Which airlift?
To Israel. The arms airlift.
So in other words, we threatened their...
We threatened to use unconventional weapons. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I guess leave it at that, because there goes the ad. Yeah, so pretty much... they're going to threaten America with nukes if they don't get their way. The fucking big fucking faggot baby dick sucking babies. The welfare recipients. We're going to nuke you Americans. And they could do it again. Matter of fact, I don't know. They're going to do it sometime. They said they can start a false flag attack and get their way. Create some kind of scenario just to usher in the new world order and bring in them chip implants. Let's get to the next video. But you can clearly see who's ruling the world. I mean, it's Esau, but it's top. When it comes to top of Esau, it's Amalek.
Grounds to believe on the basis.
And there's let me see. Yeah, the last video was much longer than this, but hey, I mean, cool. But oh yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, this I got 2 videos come from, bro. I might not play all this. But it's talking about they do it with full immunity, so they get a pass. But here goes, bro, channels GMS Vegas 144 Reloaded. There go the title of it. Let's finish it up with this video.
Of evidence collected and examined by my office, that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant bear criminal responsibility for the following international crimes: starvation of civilians as a method of warfare, willfully causing great suffering, serious injury to body or health or cruel treatment, willful killing or murder, and intentionally directing attacks against a civilian population, as well as crimes against humanity of extermination and or murder, persecution, and allegations of crimes of committing other inhumane acts. It's alleged that these crimes were committed in the context of the ongoing armed conflict and as part of a widespread and systematic attack against the civilian population of Gaza, pursuant to a state policy.
Outrageous decision by the ICC prosecutor, Karim Khan, to seek arrest warrants against the democratically elected leaders of Israel is a moral outrage of historic proportions. It will cast an everlasting mark of shame on the international court. Israel is waging a just war against Hamas, a genocidal terrorist organization that perpetrated the worst attack on the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Hamas...
Nigga, please. Oh, shit. That's the Holocaust was the worst, nigga. What about for the so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Indians? Boy, hundreds of millions of us got slaughtered and fucking going through that transatlantic slave trade. Nigga, that was the worst. And we had to go through that shit for so many years, like hundreds of years. Anyway, let me just go and let him say what he got to say.
Massacred 1,200 Jews, raped Jewish women, burned Jewish babies, took hundreds hostage.
And everything he's saying that so-called happened to them, they were doing that first against all those tower head folks, all our Outback people. They were the ones doing all that, raping men and children and women. Not just soldiers doing this, but they have war dogs raping people. They train dogs to rape people. These niggers. And you see this nigga's he in the hospital too. I don't know if he's still in that bitch. Well, hope he dies slowly. But hell no. I don't want him to die. I want him to die slow, painfully. I want him to be in suffering, pain, in agony, wailing like, Satan, fix me. He'd be crying and say, Satan, fix me, Satan. Satan, fix me. Help me, Satan. Help me. Help me, Jesus.
Face of these hearts.
Shit, he ain't calling on that nigga name, even though they made Jeebus up. Because Jeebus is Satan anyway.
Mr. Khan creates a twisted and false moral equivalence between the leaders of Israel and the henchmen of Hamas. This is like creating a moral equivalence after September 11th between President Bush and Osama bin Laden, or during World War II between FDR and Hitler. What a travesty of justice, what a disgrace. The prosecutor's absurd charges against me and Israel's defense minister are merely an attempt to deny Israel the basic right of self-defense. And I assure you of one thing, this attempt will utterly fail. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were totally defenseless against our enemies.
Alright, I want to hear this shit. I'm getting tired of hearing this big ass faggot. Bigger faggot. I want to hear this nigga.
Police and other agencies. He was one of 8 suspects arrested in that operation. Now, according to those arrest reports, police Tom.
Crime that he's believed to have committed, and what is next?
We'll turn the ISIS.
James King joins us from the live desk with the crime that he's believed to have committed, and what is next? James?
Marie, the indictment of Israeli official Tom Alexandrovich is related to a sexting operation conducted by Metro Police and other agencies. He was one of 8 suspects arrested in that operation. Now, according to those arrest reports, he's accused of using online platforms to meet a juvenile in Las Vegas. Today, he was indicted for luring children with the use of technology with the intent to engage in sex. Alexandrovich was arrested on August 6th after allegedly attempting to meet a 15-year-old girl and was then taken into custody but released the following day after posting a $10,000 bail. Now, News 3 spoke with attorney Ron Zambrano prior to the Israeli official's first scheduled appearance in court, who said that even if he is found guilty, it's unlikely he'll serve time in the U.S.
What I believe will happen is that there'll be some attempts to do formal charges and do a trial, but he's currently not in the U.S., and I doubt the Israeli government will allow its own foreign national to be sent back to Nevada for purposes of serving any sentence, assuming there is a conviction.
Now, last month he appeared in court virtually. He's set to be back in court on October 15th, and of course, News 3 will keep you updated as the trial progresses. From the live desk, James King for News 3.
James, thank you for that update.
Last month, a guy by the name of Tom Alexandrovich, a head of cybersecurity in Netanyahu's government, he was caught in Nevada in a FBI sting child sex operation, trying to lure a 15-years-old minor. That guy was protected by the DA, who's Israeli, by the way, in Nevada, and he went on the plane and he missed his trial. Not a single mainstream outlet talk about Tom Alexandrovich. So now you have pedophiles coming into our countries. You have seen those independent media out. The question is, when you have this cover up by the FBI, when the FBI let a pedophile from Israel flies back to Israel, while also Israel is known to be holding the biggest number of pedophiles escaping from justice, having refuge there, doesn't make you like, what the hell? This is like a whole cover up.
After serving just under half of his 60-day sentence, disgraced Waco attorney Adam Hoffman is freed tonight. News 10's Madison Herber has more on how this happened.
I'm going to stop visiting with us for a few minutes.
No thanks, I'm heading home.
There's a rat on the run.
You want to say anything about how this blew up? How this story blew up around you?
Our managing editor, Tommy Witherspoon, and chief photographer, Brad Vaughn, caught Hoffman as he was leaving jail today. The former attorney had no desire to speak to us about his case, trial, or early release. He got into the black truck that picked him up, and just like that, he was free. According to county officials, a jail sentence serves like a 2-for-1, meaning each day actually counts as 2, which is how Hoffman managed.
Hold on, this nigga released from jail after 29 days. This nigga spent 29 days in jail? Nigga, please. This nigga was staying in a 5-star hotel, nigga. Shit. That nigga wasn't staying in no jail for no 29 days. That's some bullshit.
Serve only 29 days of the 60-day sentence. Originally, Hoffman could have faced a life sentence, but Hoffman's charges were reduced when he agreed to a plea deal, and he did not have to become a registered sex offender or lose his bar license. And if there wasn't an uproar about his lessened sentence 29 days ago, it's not fair. There certainly is now. Our Facebook page is on fire.
Now, you think the regular Edomite gets off on certain things against you Israelites? Wait till you get to the level of this Edomite. This is the divine Edomite. Shit, this nigga get off on anything, any crime he does, even to his own people. Shit. Once again, Psalm chapter 73, verse 5. I don't know, did I read it? Yeah, I did read this. I'll read it again. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Definitely ain't plagued like you Israelites, but so hey, they being found out. Yep, being the wicked. From the low level devil to the higher up elites to the divine Edomite nigger.
Questions, concerns, and outrage. McKinney State Representative Jeff Leach joined family friends of the victim on the front steps of the McLennan County Courthouse after the sentencing to share what they want to do to protect the community.
You cannot enter into a plea agreement that allows someone that is still a present threat to children specifically to go free. You just can't. So there are things that we can put in law that take certain things off the table in plea agreements and plea negotiations. One of which in this case would be allowing him to skate by keeping his state law license and by having to not register as a sex offender.
Hoffman won't have to lose his bar license, but he will, at the judge's insistence, not be able to practice for 5 years. But he has since moved to Nebraska, and it's unclear if he will pursue law there or at all in the future. Reporting in Waco, Madison Herber, KWTX.
I don't know if you heard about this, but there was a biolab that got discovered in Las Vegas.
I remember this.
All right, I want to end the video. If you want to watch the rest of Bruh's video, there go the title of it. There go his channel. I got another video I'm going to get. Goodness gracious. There we go. I'm going to play another video from the same channel, bro. But there go the title of the channel. And there go the title of the video. Let's get to this next video. Palm Beach Pete. Goodness gracious, bro.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to begin by giving all honor, all praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. As always, peace, blessings, and salutations to the tabernacle of David, the hopeful elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of the earth. Now, we know that the Holy Land is a trodden of the Gentiles, and it's bearing the shame of the heathen, as we speak. And this is just a little quick prime example of that. This is a comedian / actor, Michael Rappaport, and he's in the Holy Land, and you're gonna see how he's walking through the streets, and just to show you that the people that occupy that land right now are not the people at all. They're very ungodly. They're very lawless, and you're gonna hear this guy actually boasting about the lawlessness in the Holy Land. This is why we always quote concerning them Psalms 50 and 16, unto the wicked, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shalt take my covenant in thy mouth, saying thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. So take a look at this real quick.
A beautiful democracy, a free place, okay, where everybody could be free, could be as they be. All right? Google sex shop in Gaza. Your phone will break. It'll disconnect. You might.
Let me see what the hell. What shop?
All right? Google sex shop.
Segs. Let's see what that shit is about. Oh. Really? Sex shops? It says sex shops. Anyway, I guess the subtitle. Oh, and I paused the video 1 minute 44 seconds. All praise Yahweh Shema Bashar. The water Yahweh Shema Bashar. Just noticed it. Well, yeah, okay. Sex shops, not sex shops. Yeah, what are they doing owning sex shops? I'm about to say sex shops again, but sex shops. What are they doing having sex shops in the Holy Land? They're supposed to be the holy people.
In Gaza, your phone will break. Your phone will break. It'll disconnect. You might break your phone if you Google LGBTQ in Gaza.
Why? Because there's so much of that shit going on.
He's bragging like that is a flex. Homosexuals in the Holy Land. That's blasphemous.
Matter of fact, let me.
It's an abomination in the Holy Land. But guess what? That shows you these people that's in the land are not the people. They're the people that's stolen, hijacked, lowjacked somebody else's identity. Identity thefts. Like to the highest degree. Shit.
Refresh it and start the video from the beginning. All right, that wasn't even the beginning of the video. So let me do this. Yeah, he's talking like this is a major flex. You know, just to be lawless and degenerate and wicked. But hey, that's the sons of the wicked for you. All right, they're known as the border of wickedness. See, the scriptures say the Lord did not give us a license to sin. Let me get that in the book of Sirach. And we're not supposed to delight in anything that the ungodly have pleasure in. Matter of fact, let me get that too. You can see that he delights in it. Yes.
The crazy thing, that dude, Michael Rappaport, he could be an Israelite. Cause I sometimes be thinking he is a J. But, you know, he just another dumbass. Another lost one. But he about to get fucked up.
Sirach 9 and 12, it says, delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. We know Esau, he's not going to go unpunished, certainly, man. Because look what he done turned the world into. Look at what he turned the Holy Land into. All right? That's why the Lord's coming to judge him. He's going to come and judge the nations and 2/3 of our people, but he's definitely coming for E. Because Esau is the root of the problem. All right? So let's go from there to Sirach 15. I'm going to read 13. And I'm going to jump down to verse 20. It says, the Lord hateth all abomination. Like it says in Psalm, the 5th chapter, the 5th verse. It says that the Lord hateth all workers of iniquity. So you wonder why E is the object of the Lord's hate. The Lord doesn't just hate sin. He hates all abomination. And Esau, that's what he exists in the flesh to do. All right, he's a fornicator and a profane person. That's why he's considered outside of the temple. All right. It says, the Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear the Most High love it not. If you fear the Heavenly Father, you're not going to love or delight in any of that stuff. All right, but when you look at this guy, Michael Rappaport, you know, a.k.a. Remy, for those of you, if y'all remember that movie, Higher Learning, all right, he played the skinhead, you know, but when you hear him, this dude is literally boasting. Like, I bet they don't have this in those Islamic countries. I bet you don't have that. Sex shops and, you know, what are we talking about?
Anyway.
It's supposed to be the Holy Land. You're supposed to be the people of the Lord. You're supposed to fear him, right? Obviously, they're not the people, man. Let favor be shown unto the wicked, In the land of righteousness, what will he? In the land of uprightness, will he not learn righteousness? It's clear to see. Let me get that last verse, and then we're gonna play the video. Verse 20, it says, "He have commanded no man to do wickedly, neither have he given any man license to sin." But the powers that be, all right, the ruling class elite, all right, the international bankers, these governments, all right, they give you the license because, like it says in 2 Thessalonians, it refers to him as the man of sin, the son of perdition. He has to be revealed. So that's why under his authority, under his rulership, all things go. Lawlessness. Okay. So let me play this.
All right. See, that's an adult store, and that's MASH, the world famous MASH, LGBTQ, and everything under the sun.
And this is something worth bragging about. Like, look what we got. Shit. Look what the Lord gonna do to you niggas when that time comes. He gonna drop a nuke or nukes on your ass anyway.
Because that's allowed. That's freedom. You think they got sex stores? Gaza? You think?
And it's the same prideful spirit that's over here in Babylon. You know, it's like over there and over here, they might as well be one and the same. And that's why the Lord's gonna have literal smoke,
nuclear destruction.
But for them over there and for Babylon, that's why when you read about the judgment of Babylon the Great, it's constantly being compared to the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. Let me get that scripture in the book of Jude. And I'll get it in the NLT. And it says, "And don't forget Sodom and Gomorrah and their neighboring towns, which were filled with immorality and every kind of sexual perversion. Those cities were destroyed by fire and serve as a warning of the eternal fire of the Most High's judgment." All right, so there were live examples, and these examples go back thousands of years. When the Lord overthrew those towns, it was literally set as a precedent for the world to remember what the Lord did. All right, and even that pillar of that pillar of salt. When Lot's wife looked back and he turned her into that pillar of salt, that was a monument. He left her as a monument. Okay, let me get Wisdom of Solomon 10. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and verse 6, it says, "When the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man who fled from the fire which fell down upon the 5 cities." And that righteous man is talking about Lot. All right, he was vexed with the filthy behavior of the wicked, their ungodly behavior, their lawlessness, you know, their pride, their idleness, their fullness of bread, you know, gluttony, pleasure, decadence. And that's more like over here in Babylon, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, and over there in the Holy Land right now, because of who occupies it. All right, they run the people that control that land is the same people that control Babylon.
Yo, I'm gonna start right there before this video glitch out. Hopefully it doesn't. But there go the title, bro, video. There go a channel. You can watch the rest of it. Subscribe, get edified. Me on here end it, cause I'm tired. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth by using his prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him who's coming after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. And who's that coming after the working of Satan? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, but he ain't white. He's raising his baby dick sucking Jewish faggot nigger, Amalek. And that's all I got to say. But hey, man, seek Yahweh Shema Shah by seeking the prophets and take heed of what to say and try to build a spiritual mental relationship with Yahweh Shema Shah by praying Yahweh Shema Shah, praising Yahweh Shema Shah, worshiping Yahweh Shema Shah, fearing Yahweh Shema Shah, and repenting to Yahweh Shema Shah. To all the men out there pushing this truth and nothing but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Keep on preaching, keep on teaching, keep your faith and your trust strong, Yahweh Shema Shah, and stay humble. And for you few sisters out there taking heed, keep your faith and trust strong, Yahweh Shema Shah. Stay humble, stay in order with your man. If you ain't got no man, stay in order, Yahweh Shema Shah. Peace and bless to the whole full elect and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.